Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube. This is a little video, just a little instruction and guide for people who are applying for APC for the first time after getting Physiotherapy Board of New Zealand registration. I'm just on a Google and you can just write Physiotherapy Board of New Zealand APC and it will come up with this page which says APC Annual Practicing Certificate. So you can just straight away click on that and there is a little guide, just a little video if you want to watch. Otherwise just straight away scroll down if you want to know about how much will it cost. So click on the fee schedule. For New Zealand graduates, it's $460. For overseas graduate, those who are coming through general pathway, it's $1735. But those who are coming through express pathway, which means you already have got HCPC and now you have got Physiotherapy Board of New Zealand registration, so definitely you will apply through this pathway, which is overseas graduate registration express pathway, and it will cost you $847. So just going back, scroll down and look for the required documents if you are first time applying for APC. So if this is your first APC, we may ask you for some supportive evidences like evidence of physiotherapy qualification which you have completed in last 3 years, letter of validation from your employer, which means that somebody on behalf of you is providing enough proof and evidence that you are working as a practitioner physical therapist anywhere in the world. So this must be associated with employment, including the dates on which you have been employed and the position and the facilities and the services you are providing. Board can ask you for this component. You will not be submitting anything while you are applying or filling out application, but you must be mentally prepared that they can ask you through email to provide evidence of your qualification or your experience letters from the employer. Otherwise, you do need to have a certificate of good standing from HCPC, which you can easily download from your HCPC register, and certificate of good standing from Pakistan Physical Therapy Association if somebody is coming from Pakistan. Otherwise, certificate of good standing from your regulatory body from the country of practice or where you have been practicing as a physiotherapist. This is very, very important. So both certificate of good standings should be very recent. HCPC certificate you can easily download anytime from the register, and the other certificate, which is either PEPTA, or if somebody is applying from India or anywhere else, you must have your board registration certificate of good standing. You have to make sure when you are on a declaration page and saying yes or no to some of the questions, some of you can easily get struck in that section because most of people don't know about whether to say yes for some of the questions or no. So this is very important to read. If you select yes to fitness to practice, you have to provide all the details. Anyways, you will surely read these instructions clearly. If you click here to apply, it would give you this page. If somebody has got Physiotherapy Board of New Zealand registration, you must have got a registration number which you can put here, and you can just log on my PBNZ page. If you are not registered here, you first have to activate your account. Because I am already having my PBNZ profile, I will put my registration number and password and I can log in. But because you already haven't had an activated account, so you can activate your account by clicking on this section, which will just ask you for Physiotherapy Board of New Zealand registration and your email address. So it will send you one-time password on your email and then you can activate your account. Once you have activated your account, you will come back to this page and then you will add your registration number, you will add your password, and you will log in, and it will come to the page where, forget about this detail because you already have registration, that's why you are applying for APC. So once you have created your account, once you have activated your account, and you are coming back to this page and you have added your registration number and your password, you will log in. Once you're logged in, it will bring up the page which will look like this one, application for the new applicants. It has APC has the main sections. The first one is introduction, where you will provide some of the basic information being asked by them, and then the declaration page, and then competence. They will ask you some questions for your competence, your fitness to practice, and then you will do your payment, which is $800 some, which I already have mentioned, and then you will confirm your bank details, and then it will just submit, which is just a matter of couple of minutes. Competence to fitness, this is very important section. That's why I just tried to take a photo of this. You have to make sure on which question you are saying yes or no. Conviction, investigations, or pending charges, you have to say no, because there is no pending charges or any investigation pending on behalf of you. Physical or mental health, you must be physically and mentally fit to practice as a physiotherapist. That's why you will say definitely no, because you do not face any mental or physical unfitness at the moment. Communication, again, are there any current issues with your ability to easily communicate? You will say definitely no. Because you can easily communicate, you are fluent enough, you already have got your PTE, so you have to say no. Professional misconduct or complaint, this is very, very important. Sometimes people just mark it as a wrong way, and then Physiotherapy Board of New Zealand ask them for rest of the further explanation. If not previously disclosed to the board of another application, APC or others, are you aware of any current or historical complaints against you from any employer? You have to say no, you are not aware of any of these things, and there is no complaint against you through your employer or any of the previous applications which you have been submitting. So make sure to read all these instructions very carefully, and then mark yes or no against that. This was important thing. What else I would show you? Again, this is the page of declaration. First, you already have provided your introduction, and then it will bring you to the second page, which is declaration. So here you will click on the sections by reading the instructions, which is completely okay and quite easy to understand. Your competence is this page. So chapter 3 is competence. When you will go on the chapter 3, it will come up with this page, which I already have explained. The fourth section is payment, where it just needs your bank details and your CVV code, and then you will confirm your payment and it will submit your application. Once you are done with your application and you have submitted that, hopefully you will get just an email confirmation of thank you for submitting your APC application to Physiotherapy Board of New Zealand. We have received your payment, and you must get an email of invoice evidences. APC usually takes at least 2 weeks of time, which is a minimum time. In between this time, if they need to ask you something further considering your evidence of your qualification or your certificate of good standing, or in case if you are missing anything, they will catch you through email, and then you will respond accordingly. That's all for APC if somebody is applying for the first time. One again thing which is important, all those candidates who are applying for APC for the first time, this APC will get expire on 31st of March 2025, which means after 31st of March 2025, we all physios, whoever is registered with Physiotherapy Board of New Zealand and is practicing as an active practitioner, has to renew APC. So we all will have a renewal of APC after 31st of March straight away. So if you are applying at the moment, you will still be paying full payment for only two and a half months. Otherwise, you will renew your APC again by submitting a certain amount of fee which is available on website. I hope this video will help you all. Thank you so much.